did was like, it freaked me out.
Just rambling?
It's a little bit better. They were so low last time.
On the damn microphone.
What?
Yeah.
That means we're recording.
It does mean we're recording.
Dude, it's been a long time. How you been?
It has been an exceptionally long time. Because we were hitting this so regular.
Yeah, every Monday.
Every Monday.
And I was cutting them and making multiple episodes out of it. So I want to say for the month of December, there was an episode I think it was every 4 days is how I set it up.
Yeah.
So, but.
And we recorded so much, so good, with so many great guests.
Yes.
And then we reached the holiday,
yeah,
the holiday desert, the holiday drought.
Yeah, Christmas. I wanted to take a break for Christmas. That's why.
And that was 100% accurate. Like, taking a break for Christmas was good. New Year's was good. And then January just got eaten the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, I had the vid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so that's why, like, that shut us down for, like, 3 weeks.
Yeah. And I could have done something, but I was busy with projects here at the house.
Yeah.
So.
And, as you can see, other projects as well.
So, the table. It's still the same table, obviously. Mm-hmm. It didn't turn out the way I wanted, all right? So what I wanted to do was, this is the 2-part epoxy.
Yeah.
You mix it up, you pour it. It's supposed to self-level and all that stuff.
Yeah, because it's epoxy.
Yeah, I got the wrong style for what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I got bar top epoxy. Well, apparently I should have gotten, I think it's clear pour epoxy over 2 inches. It's thinner. Mm-hmm. It's easier to deal with, and the pigment that you can get for it actually like mixes into it.
Ooh.
So as you can see, there's a smokiness to this.
Yeah.
Well, I mixed black pigment with it, and this shit was, as black as this bowl right here, black as my cup. Mm-hmm. And when I poured it, this is what it ended up doing. I made some mistakes. I found out that in the little the knots and in the cracks, I should have poured them first.
Yeah.
Let it sit, because it's got something to do with the way it dries and the reaction takes place. It pulls all the air out of it. Mm-hmm. And if I'd have poured it first, I would have had the air pocket out, and then when I pour it on top of it, it would have filled in the air pocket.
You know what they say to do, to put a torch over it.
I did that, and that gets the air bubbles out of it.
Yeah.
But from what I found out, when it comes to the cracks, because they're so small, when you pour into it, there's going to be an air cavity in there that you can't do shit about. Oh. So what you have to do is pour a little bit into it, fill your holes, let the air get pulled out by the process, and then once you do that, you pour over the top of it. You scrape anything that's high off.
Yeah.
And then you pour over the top of it.
So you got to queef the cracks.
You got to queef the cracks. Yeah, you got to fill up the cracks before you go all the way down.
Before you go all the way down, them cracks got to be filled.
So it didn't turn out.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It came out looking beautiful, though. I'd be on all fours and let you do whatever you want to be on this table.
Fair enough. Speaking of, it's significantly sturdier now.
Yeah.
I took that other table out from underneath it. I put legs on it. Mm-hmm. Completely rewired the table. Yeah. Look right in front of you.
I know.
No. Look down here. In front of you. Right here in front of you. Hey. There's a USB and headphone.
Oh, my.
So I put there's a USB at each microphone now. Mm-hmm. Because, whenever Scooby and them are over here, they want headphones. Yeah. Well, I have headphones, but the biggest problem was I had to wire them all the way back to that sound box over there.
Yeah.
And whenever my kids wanted the headphones for road trips and stuff, I had to come back here and unwire the shit and give it to them. Well, fuck that. I got these things. They're for cars. Yeah. And it's a USB and a headphone, or a headphone jack. And the headphone jack goes back to that box right there. So if you plug in, you got channel 2, channel 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And I can adjust the headphones. So anybody that wants headphones to hear themselves can get headphones now, and they just plugs in. If they have their own headphones, they can bring them and plug them in. If they want in-ear headphones, they can plug them in. If your phone's about to die, you can plug it in and charge it. If you had something that you wanted me to upload, you can plug it in. All the USBs go to the computer.
Oh, oh, you sweet and wonderful bastard.
Yeah,
Like,
I tried to do it. Like I redid all the holes for the microphones. If
Yeah.
you notice, I put these little port holes in that actually clean up the holes where the wires go in.
Yeah.
Again, man, I rewired all of it. All of this. I got rid of the monitor that was right here. Obviously, you can see that. They can see that. But now, right in front of us is a monitor. Because one of the things I got sick and tired of is having to look over here to go to what, like, if I wanted to show, like, what I've got pulled up right here. I show weird pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is like, I always talk about the stars and stuff, and this is the view of, like, the different views of where you live.
Yeah.
So if you're in the inner city, suburban, like deep suburban, rural, and deep out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
This is what I talk about when I get out into the woods and stuff.
Yeah.
That this is what
The
this
clear,
is what
the
I
clear
want.
sky, sky clarity. I think it's called.
Well, now whenever I want to talk about a picture or something like that, I don't have to look to my right. I look at the other bottom monitor now, and the bottom monitor gives me everything. So it's a lot. I feel like it's going to be a lot better of an experience because me as the one that has to do all the cameras and everything that we're doing, I'm not looking off to my right. You know what I mean? It's all right in front of us.
It's all right there.
So, and I think it looks great. I think it worked great.
Yeah.
So, but I got the big board fixed.
Yeah.
Remember it was humming real bad?
Oh yeah.
I had a buddy of mine that works on that stuff. He came, took it apart, cleaned everything, replaced a couple of parts that were bad. Cost me a little bit of money to get it fixed, but I feel like it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Because now, like if Opossum Where Art Thou comes over, like they did that time, I had to hook them up odd, and two of them had to share a microphone. Well, now I can just hook everybody up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got all the adapters that I need. I think if we can start getting some guests in here that want to do, like I got a buddy of mine that I've been trying to get him to come in. Excuse me. To play some music, and just hang out. It's the guy that I learned how to play the drums with. So it's I'd love to get some music in here, get some other people in here, and now I feel like we've got a little bit better, a little cozier,
and like
place.
I said, for the D&D thing that we've been wanting to do. I mean, we've been talking about it forever, but obviously COVID put kibosh on a bunch of people getting together and
it
sitting in
did.
this room. But like this is gonna be a perfect setup for that too. This is a perfect setup for fucking anything.
I did not realize how big this table was until I took everything apart after we stopped recording, and I had the table leaning up against that wall. And I was sitting here and I was like, what the fuck did I do? Because when you sit here and look at it like this,
it's fine.
It's got a different perspective because you're sitting at it.
Yeah.
When that fucking thing, it touched the bed and covered the air conditioner completely.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck did I build?
Yeah. No.
My wife was like, no, this table is a monster.
Yeah.
Son of
This table, you could legitimately have a foursome on this table.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
easily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Without question.
And you could record.
And you could record it from 3 different angles.
Yeah.
The audio would be amazing.
Amazing, yeah. So, but man, I wanted to have sheetrock.
Sticky afterwards, but
yeah, but no shit. Well, I wanted to have sheetrock on the wall before we came back, and that didn't work out. The guy a friend of mine was supposed to help me. He ended up getting exposed to COVID, so we didn't do it that weekend.
Yeah.
And I started my back bathroom. And when I
came out looking
I
great.
showed you the pictures. I'll try to edit in some photos right here as we're talking. I know I can do it. I'll edit in some photos. If this was before 1, 2, 3, and this is after 1, 2, 3, 4, however many I got.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I've been doing.
No, I during my COVID lockdown, I was remodeling as well.
Yeah, you showed me your kitchen.
Yeah.
And it looks fantastic.
I like being able to cook again. Just be like, oh my god, yes. Like I've been cooking. Like I'm getting ready. Probably tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I always cook for my parents on Tuesdays, but after that, like I'm gonna make something that I haven't made in so long, but it gives me such unbelievable. I'm gonna make sloppy joes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I hadn't had sloppy joes in forever.
That's again.
Yes.
Everybody hasn't had sloppy
Yeah.
joes in forever, but it's ground beef. It's sauce. It's barbecue sauce. It's deliciousness on a bun.
Sloppy fucking Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cooking a. So I saw this recipe where you can get a chuck roast and make it turn out just as good as brisket. Well, I mean, chuck roast is a third of the price, if not even less than brisket. And my wife got one, and I cooked it the other day. I cooked that motherfucker for like 13 and a half hours. And brother, let me tell you, for a $15 chunk of meat, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
It tasted like brisket. It had the sag like brisket. I had a nice little bark on it like the brisket. It tasted like brisket.
It's all about preparation, you know? Like I said, preparation and execution, you can, because no matter what, I mean, you can have absolute dog shit ingredients. If you treat it right, you can still get the flavor you're wanting.
Well, that slow and low works great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I used to do slow and low with my bacon. Like on Saturday mornings, I'd get up and cook a whole pack of bacon. It'd take me an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because I'd cook it on the grill, slow and low. But man, they would be crispy bacon, but not.
Yeah.
It just explodes.
Yeah.
I mean, you eat it with your tongue in the roof of your mouth. It was fucking fantastic. It was the best. It was the best bacon to save some pieces of it and use them for like when you do baked potatoes.
Yeah.
Because it just crushes.
Nah.
Sorry,
man,
I interrupted you.
I always like high heat for my bacon, get that good juices, then pour the hash browns right in it, let the potatoes soak up that bacon grease.
Yes. Good call.
And just like, and then again, just like that and some eggs and some pancakes, like just, I like when I go breakfast, I go full 9.
Well,
like,
my brother-in-law,
like you're the carbs are gonna kill you.
Well, Raphael, if you're listening, man, my brother-in-law, he cooks bacon. He just throws it in a pot, like a deep pot.
Yeah.
And just fucking stir. And I started doing that recently.
Yeah.
I ain't going back. Because you don't do anything. Normally you got to flip bacon. You got to worry about it popping in your face and shit.
Yeah.
Burning it. No, you just fucking take a pack of bacon out, throw it in the fucking pan, and just start stirring it with a spoon. And then you just keep doing it until you have it where you want it. And you start noticing, all right, well, this piece is about done. Pull it. I like this one right there. Pull it. Let them sit a little bit long. I mean, and you can nail it. Props, Raph. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Man.
Thanks for the...
God, and I love hearing ideas like that because that is something that was right there the
clean.
whole time.
And it's impossibly clean. Like when you cook bacon, it gets everywhere. But if you, the pot that we use is about this deep, it's a quart and a half or something like that. Clean. There's nothing gets anywhere. Just fucking stir it with a long wooden spoon.
Again, that's been right there the whole time, and I've never put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, me neither. So, and I actually didn't see him do it. My wife was like, this is how Raphael does it. And I was like, that's a bullshit way to do it.
Yeah, because I reacted the exact same way when you said that. I thought that's where you were going with the conversation.
No, that was what initially hit me in the head. That's a bullshit fucking way to do it, motherfucker. Why would he cook bacon like that?
Yeah.
Fucking
commie. What are you letting it soak?
Yeah,
You're going to make a bacon stew?
Nope. And then the problem for me was I didn't have gas for the grill, so I couldn't do it the old-fashioned way. And my griddle crapped out on me. So I just did it because I needed to cook bacon. It was breakfast. The kids wanted bacon. I told them it would happen, and the griddle wouldn't heat up. So I just did it. And I ain't changed. I ain't going back since. That's the way I cook bacon now.
Yeah.
I will tell you that.
Man.
So, it's great. So, what I thought was going to be a bunch of bullshit was actually, for me, a better way.
Yeah. God, you truly wish that people that come up with shit like that get money for it. It's impossible to sell that.
I ain't paying you shit.
Yeah, but it's impossible to sell that. Like you can go on Shark Tank with that. But fuck if that's not a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder because I've never seen my mom or dad cook bacon. None of my parents or none of my friends' parents cook bacon that way. Never saw that ever in my life.
Yeah. I'm gonna freak some people out when they see me cooking bacon.
I've had people like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Cooking bacon." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing in a pot?" Megan, that was just over here. She saw me doing it one time. I was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" I'm like, "I promise it works," and it works great.
Yeah.
So
God, it's paradigm shifting.
I've recently changed the way I cook omelets too. I've got this griddle pan because I didn't want to buy another griddle because the next griddle I get, I want one of those big propane fuckers.
Yeah.
Somebody here? Anyway, so I got a griddle pan, and man, that thing it's fucking huge, square, and a 4-egg omelet on it is perfect. But if I'm doing a 4-egg omelet, it's for me and my daughter. It's not just for me. But you take it and roll them, I roll in like a burrito.
Yeah.
Is the way I do my omelets now.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'll do is I'll put we do a lot of ham and cheese, or a real good one is when my wife makes tacos. We'll do the leftover taco meat.
Yeah.
And do that in an omelet with some cheese. And you just spread it out all over it. And when you roll it up, it makes the perfect omelet. And it's a big fucking gnarly roll of omelet. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking great.
And the rolled egg is very much in the Japanese style of it.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember seeing somebody do it that way, but they weren't doing it with the same style pan that I was using.
Yeah.
They were using a different pan, but still obviously the same idea. And that's kind of where I got it from was, I can't, man, what is the name of that show? Bon Appetit.
Bon appetit.
It's the one that has all the cooking people in it.
Yeah.
I think my girl Gabby. No, it wasn't Gabby. It was the girl that makes all the stuff. I can't remember what that girl's name is. I hadn't watched it in a while. That's a great fucking show too.
Yeah.
But oh man, I love making omelets that way.
Yeah.
So oh man, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Should have eaten more chicken at dinner.
I gotta go and cook up a storm when I get home now.
So Sloppy Joe's tomorrow.
Well, Wednesday probably.
Or Wednesday, excuse me. Yeah, Wednesday we're going to Outback. That's my son's birthday.
Ah,
Yeah,
how old's it gonna be?
12.
12 years
Yeah,
old.
Big guy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he wants to do an escape room Friday, so we're gonna take him and his friends to one of the escape rooms and let them do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to convince my wife to let 5 of his friends come stay the night, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I thought about letting them have this for the night. You know what I mean?
Just keep them all quarantined. Just
Well, I mean, I could do it. There's a bed there. I got plenty of air mattresses.
yeah, air mattresses, cot. They're 12 years old. Like they could sleep on concrete.
They would love it. They could
Yeah.
hook a PlayStation up back here, full surround sound. They would. They could bring 3 fucking PlayStations back
Yeah.
here. I got another TV in the back I could bring in here for
Yeah.
one too. I could make that happen.
They could
but-
have a full-blown LAN party.
Yeah, because I got a fucking router in there that they could
Yeah.
plug into too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hook them up, but
The vid.
I don't think I'm gonna do all that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about COVID. Not with the kids like that.
No. But you're just not going to do it.
But, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it.
I mean,
I might be awesome and do it,
Yeah.
but then again, I might not be. I'm thinking about renovating that.
Well, it all depends. How's his report card this year?
Oh, fucking, he's good to go. He's worth it. Anything he wants, he's worth it. He's a good kid. He's a real good kid. Smart, respectful, courteous, kind, obedient, thrifty, brave. He's a Boy Scout basically.
Yeah.
But no, he's a good kid. He's a real good kid. He told me a really good joke earlier. He said, "What's the difference? Like, Dad, what's the difference between I'm sorry and I apologize?" And I was like, "I don't know, spelling." And he was like, "Well, does your answer change if you're at a funeral?" I'm like, "Fuck, man, yes it does." That's good. Where the hell did you get that? Shower thoughts.
Oh, man.
So, well, we are back at it.
We are back at it. What do you want to tackle the events of the world since we've been...
I mean, events of the world were, I guess, the Capitol riots.
The weekend halftime show at the Super Bowl.
What happened to his face?
That's just how his face is.
His face is, maybe he gained some weight. His face looks puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got the shit beat out of him.
Well, I think he did have an accident or something.
Ah, okay.
But,
Well, sorry about that.
But really, like, here's the thing. Like, as soon as the halftime show started, it just all of a sudden hit me, be like, oh, fuck. This dude hasn't been on a concert tour in over a year.
Yeah. I saw part of the halftime show. I was watching Two Bears, One Sap with Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer, and Warren Sapp. I was watching that last night, and when the halftime show, when I went in the house for a little bit and hung out with him. Mm-hmm. And I did come out and see part of it.
Yeah.
But I missed the part where he came out, where he was like running through the maze or whatever. I saw that today on the internet.
Yeah, that was very memeable.
Yeah.
That was full scale meme.
But what makes you say that he hadn't done what made you say that, man,
no.
Was he rusty or?
Like, towards the beginning, you could tell, like, the pipes were a little rusty. He had to blow some dust off because,
okay.
And it wasn't just that. You could tell, like, because they were in a big, loud outdoor stadium, like the acoustics weren't set up correctly. The recording, the crew running the recordings had to catch up to him. Like, you could tell, like, there was some dust that needed to be knocked off.
Gotcha.
I mean, he closed
Probably
it
a
out.
lot like whatever we've got going on right here that we don't know about.
Oh,
yet.
exactly.
Yeah.
100% exactly. But like he finished strong, but you could tell like there were some moments where it's just like you look into his eyes and he goes, I haven't done this shit in a year.
Oh, how does this song go? Yeah, well, I missed that. When I came back in here, he was doing the it was the last song that.
Oh, the Sting, the song from Sting.
Oh no, I must have missed that too. He was doing it's one of his songs, Blinding Lights, City Lights.
No, the that was like the second to last song when.
No, it was the very last song that I came in on.
That song was Sting.
Is that the name of it?
No, the recording artist for that song is Sting. That's the song that made Sting famous.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to play the song that I remember hearing last night. You can tell me what one it was.
Yeah, because like he did his own songs for like the first 4, and then when he was out on the stage, like he did one of Sting's songs.
I don't even remember him being on a stage. I remember him being on the field. Mm-hmm. So did he get off the field and get onto a stage?
No, he got from the stage onto the field.
I guess I missed all of the stage. I must have missed all of the stage stuff.
The stage stuff was good. Like it was all of his stuff, and he threw in some of his baby making music in there to get. Yeah. Like I mean the Weeknd. It's not. But on Spotify, I'm never disappointed when the Weeknd comes up because it's like he's got that sultry kind of smooth as molasses.
A friend of mine's a huge fan of his. I say huge fan. He's a fan. And he turned me on to him a while back, and he does have some good fucking music. You know? He's got some good sounding music.
Yeah, you put that music onto the background, and be like,
and he's got good upbeat music too.
He's got Starboy, like love it.
See, I think I know what song that is.
Cause I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
Yeah, I think I know what song that is.
Yeah,
something about look what you done or something like that. Okay, so. I'll have to come back to that in a second because I want.
But the Capitol riots I found hysterical. Like that was the thing. Every comedian on earth found all of those events hysterical.
Did you see the video of that chick getting shot in the neck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, it was like boom, boom, and she was down, and that was it. She was dead. That was that
like,
fucking fast.
I'm absolutely appalled and terrified that a officer had to lose their life during it.
Oh, she was a cop?
No. The cop did die. Because of
yeah. You're right. Yes.
And
I mean, I hate anybody had to lose their life.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie and say like the entire events aren't hysterical.
I had somebody that I know that was like, you know, they shouldn't have shot that lady, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna remind you that, you know, a couple weeks ago when they were rioting and looting fucking Seattle and shit, people were getting killed. You were like, they shouldn't have been down there. I'm just saying, maybe that bitch shouldn't have been down there.
And like I said, in the Seattle and everywhere, all the other BLM riots, it's like, well, not really BLM riots. There were rioters at the protest, but it's the thing of like they were just in streets. You stormed the Capitol. You stormed a secure building.
Regardless of what secure building it was or whatever, there is no justification for either one of them.
No.
Because running in the streets, you're burning down people's livelihoods and their businesses and their homes. You know what I mean? Their jobs, all those things. Running into the Capitol, you're busting up shit that you paid for that is a secure building that you're going to get in a lot of fucking trouble for.
Yeah.
You should have a lot more respect for this country. Just like you project on other people, you should have a lot more respect for this country than to try to... unless you're going to do a legit coup, and then you should have gone in and killed everybody.
Yeah.
You should have gone in and half-assed it. You should have gone in and done what the fuck you were threatening to do.
You ran in to poop on desks and steal shit.
Right. That's half-assed. If you're going to do it, you know. But at the end of the day, there is no justification for either one of them. For storming the Capitol building or rioting and burning down fucking buildings that have nothing... If you're mad at the cops and that's what you're upset about, go burn the fucking police station down.
Yep.
Burn every cop car that you see in path. I'm not going to say I support it, but you know what? I can see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
But when you burn down, you know, Larry's tattoo shop and Giselle's fucking, you know, bridal boutique, I mean, that makes you a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That bitch didn't do nothing. None of these people did anything to you, and you fucking caught their shit on fire, looted their shit, and took off with it because you were upset at the cops? No. Go down
Yeah.
to fucking Texas Street.
There's a big sign that
It's
says exactly
Shreveport
what the police
exactly.
station is.
Fucking, you light that bitch on fire if you got balls.
Yeah.
Go catch, go fight them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Don't do that
no,
shit.
No, I'm on the same way where it's just like, nah, like if you want to take out some infrastructure, take out some infrastructure.
Yeah, but
like if you want to go the full 9 with it.
Yeah, just take out city buildings. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't take out, Bob's.
Yeah. Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I
like,
was just
like
I got stuck.
there was no other way you were
I
gonna
got
go with
stuck.
that.
Yeah, no.
Like, but no, like I said, it's right. It's a fucking tough thing because like I've always believed in the whole method of like if you've let your citizens reach that breaking point, shit's on you.
Yeah, no, I can respect that side of it too.
Yeah, like because here's the thing, it's not like people went from zero to riot. Like there was a long period of time when shit was building and a lot of bad things were happening where you could have stepped in and calmed it down at any time. You actively chose not to do that.
Yeah.
And so this is like riots don't fall out of the sky.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. There's a fuse that gets lit, and eventually the explosion is the riot. Yeah,
and you got
at
plenty
some
of
point,
opportunities to quench
extinguish
that fuse.
Yeah.
And it was like I said, it was same with the Capitol, but no, everybody just kept pouring more gas on that fire.
And fucking Capitol Police waving motherfuckers
Yeah.
in and shit. What the fuck was that all about?
Yeah.
And the one thing that pisses me off about all of it is you can't get nowadays, regardless of which way you look, left, right, whatever, you can't get a consistent story from anybody.
Nope.
And that's fucking disgusting and heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, one of the reasons why I think people don't believe in this COVID shit is because you can't get a consistent story out of anybody.
Nope.
Everybody, you know what I mean? They tell you at Schumpert or at Ochsner Health that you can't come get a test if you don't have symptoms, but they expect you to follow the protocol of quarantining. But how long are you fucking supposed to quarantine without having symptoms before you go back to work? Or risk spreading it around. Like, why do you change the rules? Why? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna rant about that.
But no, I understand.
It's supposed to be a fun show. Here's a picture of the
Golden Gate Bridge while it was being built.
Yeah, and it's in color too, which is impressive to me because that was in the 30s.
Mm-hmm. Well, they colorize a lot of them.
Well, yeah, no, but still, but when you think about it, man, that's fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the area that I've never paid attention to it. Once that bridge gets built, that's all you look at.
Yeah.
You don't really look at the mountains and shit behind. But I mean, who the fuck came up and said, "Hey man, we can put a bridge right here. We can do that."
It's the same people that fucking build bridges everywhere. They're just like, man, we need to get from this side to the other.
Yeah. Hey, the Hoover Dam, we can put that right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see where this comes together? We can do that. That's a beautiful picture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. What else do I have for us this evening? Oh, yeah, the gunner.
Oh, yeah, the gunner.
What fucking balls of solid rock are on motherfucker? I thought you just stepped down into them.
Nah.
I never knew that you actually had to just climb your ass in there, and that's where you're at.
Yeah. For
like if
hours.
If the landing gear don't work, guess where you're at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, how fucking A, man. I wonder how loud that would have been in there. Look where his fucking face is behind that gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I guarantee you, like, at this point, there were definitely some rock hard erections when you were pulling the trigger of that gun.
Dude, this kid right here getting in shorts. I mean, he's getting in shorts and no shirt. You know what I'm saying? How fucking cold is it at altitude that he's at?
Well, he's probably doing that just for
you think
the
it's just
photo.
maintenance or just for the photo?
Yeah.
But, I mean, all right, so think about it like this. This motherfucker's wearing jacket and hat and gloves and pants. How much fucking tighter is it in that fucking hole?
No, you're just in a cocoon.
Man,
like,
fuck, dude.
Like, claustrophobia could not exist back then.
You know, I understand why, my grandparents' generation were hard motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, they had to fight fascism, and they had to win.
Let's see. Here's a police chase that I caught. And
I always love good police chase video.
I think I'm going to have to keep it small so I don't have to edit too much. But, yeah, man. I think the pit maneuver is a good idea, but woo! I mean, launched his ass.
Man.
Do you remember? It was around here somewhere, like in, like maybe Houghton, maybe Wascom, maybe I don't remember. God damn, that car got airborne.
I mean, because the truck hit it farther airborne.
Yeah, that's crazy. But somebody did that around here. They wrecked a car, and when they wrecked the car, like they hit an embankment so hard, like the engine ended up in a sheetrock fucking places building or something like that. It was an insane video that somebody captured because that car got airborne.
I think you've shown it on the.
I may have.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that car got crazy airborne as well.
Like I said, that is legit just fuck.
All right, and here we'll end it on this disgusting note here. So this is a casket failure.
Are we about to see the first COVID zombie?
Well, no, it's not like that. It's a little bit worse than what you might be thinking. We'll get up here a little ways because the guy's talking about it. It's nasty, but this is the casket malfunction.
Ugh. Embalming fluid.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. I wonder what that smells like.
Oh, you've never smelled embalming fluid before?
I mean, I've smelt embalming fluid, but I've never smelt embalming fluid leaking out of a body and sitting in the sun or
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm sure that fucking stinks.
Yeah, that can't be
Shit's
good.
dripping on the ground.
Ugh. Ugh.
Poor Deborah.
Poor Deborah.
Deborah's melting.
Well, no, it's clearly the casket that's above her because you can see the lines going down.
Well, I mean, Deborah was the first name I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I mean, we all know that generation. I'm sure she had more than a few bodily fluids on her at one time or another.
Guaranteed. Well, we got another comedy show coming up.
Oh, when?
The 27th. Yeah, the last Saturday of this month.
I can go to this one.
Sweet. It'll be.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn the comedy show into a super spreader event, so I missed the last one.
I can respect that, and we appreciate that. So it'll be Scooby, Annie Tedesco.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I love Annie.
Okay, I've never met her.
Yeah.
But the restaurant owner sent me her number and said that reach out to her. I don't know if they wanted her, but I just reached out to her and she said yes. So
yeah.
I'm Jared Jordan.
I'm trying to remember.
He's the one from he lives over in like Longview.
Yeah.
Jared, tall, skinny Jared. He's the Simply Safe Crook guy is what I say he looks like. He looks just like that guy. As a matter of fact, I sent him a picture of that guy. I asked him, "Is this the headshot you want me to use?" And then Dallas.
Nice.
I'm gonna shove Dallas on there. I told him he had to give me 12 to 18 minutes, and he's got to give it to me. You know what I mean? So he acted like an ass at the last one and pretended like he was playing. Mm-hmm. He walked up to Tristan and was like, one more fucking showcase I won't ever get booked on. And it pissed me off. And I almost didn't book him on this one. But I had already planned on booking him on this one. And he kind of pissed me off when he did that shit. Dallas, asshole, talking all that shit. Mm-hmm. You better come with it. But yeah, we've got one more coming up on the 27th, Missing Link. It'll be a 9 to 11 just like that. And then I'm working on something that I'll talk to you after, off air. But I'm working on a big show that'll be ticket sales.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to do it at that Bossier Theater.
I'll get something that's a little bit of a deeper V, get them, get the puppies out.
Yeah, all right. Slam them up there, brother. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we are going to be back every Monday. We're going to try to keep them a little bit shorter. 45 minutes is where we're at right now, and I'll probably cut a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
But I want to try to keep them. I want to try to get them back short. I know you guys have said it, and we're going to try to do it.
This was just a lot coming back.
Yeah, this is just our first one back, and I've got me and Richard are going to start. He wants to do a. He got the snack crates.
Nice.
So we're going to bring back Two Guys, Two Hoots, and then Two Guys, Two Hoots review snack crates after Two Guys, Two Hoots. So it'll be it'll be a hoot and a half.
God, this channel is going to get so good.
Yeah, and then I'm working on another thing that I'm going to try to bring to the table here is something, I've talked about it, something about Shreveport.
Yeah.
I think I named it All Around Shreveport is what I said before. That's not what I named, but that's just what I said before. Because that's a game I have inside called All Around Shreveport. But
Ratchet up Shreveport.
Well, I want to look into like some of these older buildings that are around, older places. Like maybe we do an episode of the old restaurants that aren't here anymore.
Oh yeah, and there's so many cool history facts about some stuff downtown.
Right. Well, not even just downtown. Like Music Mountain Water is the old Coca-Cola plant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was a kid in the 80s going and doing a tour of the Coca-Cola plant whenever it was still a bottling plant.
Yeah.
And then I worked there 25 years later at Music Mountain Water. So try to look into some of that because I've seen the inner bellies of that building and it's fucking insane how crazy that building is.
Yeah.
Like, and I've always said that you could do some really fun things at Halloween with that building as far as like a haunted house.
Oh yeah.
And that Byrd High School, if I'm going to try to see if we can get down into the catacombs because I've always wanted to see it and I know a lot of people that have also wanted to see it.
Yeah.
But there are some buildings downtown.
There's some catacombs in Centenary too.
If we can get into that, talk about Centenary, we can talk about the colleges, we can talk about Fairgrounds Field or
so many.
There's so many things that we can do with that, and I think the specialized focus and doing doing some research and doing one episode like every couple of months or whatever. Doing the research and getting it squared away and doing it about Shreveport specifically, I think that's a good way for us to finally find a specific to be able to try to get us a base.
Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, look out. 2021 is going to be the year of His Man Cave Productions.
HMP, baby.
Yeah. We're about to ratchet this shit right up.
Mm-hmm. Just like the interstate slogan says.
Just like the interstate slogan says. Ratchet that shit up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate it. We are back. We thank you. Sorry it's taking us so long, but we've been busy.
Yeah.
Just like y'all have.
Hopefully you found a couple of chuckles here tonight. Thank you for coming into my podcast, His Man Cave. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell button for all your favorite notifications. Know that when all the new good stuff is going to drop.
Wait. Bing, bing. I don't know where it's at. Okay.
Damn that bell.
Yeah, I wish I knew where that... I know there's I think there's a... Can I put it right there?
You can put it anywhere.
Don't tell me that, big boy. David, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you for coming.
Always.
All right, y'all. We'll see you later.
Later.
Do I not have power? I do have power. I do have power. I do have power.
Do got power. Do got power. Do got power. Do got power. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. I'ma do you. Up, down, sideways, everything checking up right. Everything checking up right. Everything checking up right. Mic check, give it 1 2. Mic check, I'ma do you. Mic check, everything.